Hi, everybody. My name is Geresa Gonsalves Joe, and I am the Global Marketing Communications Manager for Greif. I have the amazing opportunity of sitting with our Digital Customer Success Manager, Regina Tompkins, who has been instrumental in the kickoff and implementation of Greif Plus. So thank you for being with me today.
My pleasure.
So I just want to jump straight in, right? So can you just tell me just a little bit about your role as a digital customer success manager? What do you do?
So what I do is I help transition customers from using our customer service department to self-serving directly on Greif Plus.
That sounds awesome. Okay.
Because it is.
And it is. And what excites you the most about your role?
You know, what excites me the most is that I get to speak to customers every day.
Yeah.
And yes, Greif makes packaging, but learning the people and the products that go into the packaging is quite rewarding.
Yeah. Awesome. So as we talk about Greif Plus, there are some people that know about it, some people that don't. Can you give us a little snippet on, or not a snippet, a big one, because we're about to delve further in, on what is Greif Plus and what it entails, where it came from, and anything else you want to share?
So at Greif, we thrive to provide legendary customer service, and we found that customers were asking for, hey, I need to know about my orders. Hey, I need to be able to make change requests. I need to be able to know when my pickups are ready. I need to know where my trailers are at. And so we heard the customers and said, okay, we can give this to you and we're going to give it to you online.
Right.
We're going to meet you where you are.
That's awesome. And so what are some of, let's say, the main features that a customer has the ability to experience on Greif Plus?
So one of the main features would be order management. That is a huge part of Greif Plus. Not only can you place orders directly online,
right,
you can also follow the order from placement to order changes to complaints, but you know, nobody complains.
Nobody complains.
Greif. Nobody. To, like I said, to complaints, to order management, from beginning to end, to delivery, to shipping documents, to pricing, which is a big one. You can view your current pricing, get your current spec sheets directly on Greif Plus.
Okay. And that is for any of their locations,
Any
right?
of their locations.
Okay.
It's only for fiber, steel, and plastic at this time.
Okay.
We're hoping to roll out to other services soon.
Okay. And just North America at the moment?
Yes, just North America at the moment.
Okay. Awesome. So, I mean, I know that's been a humongous undertaking. What is some of the feedback that you're hearing from customers so far?
I have to say the best feedback that we got from customers so far is easy peasy lemon squeezy.
I think my nephew says that.
And all that means is that, hey, the customers are happy. They're really loving Greif Plus. They really love the self-service. They're saying that it's cutting back on waiting on customer service, although our customer service is amazing and they're all very talented.
Right.
But sometimes we get busy.
Right.
Sometimes, you know, there are other people in line in front of us and you really need to know those answers. Sometimes you may be working after hours and Greif isn't available anymore at that time. So you can just go directly online and get that information.
That's awesome. I mean, also, I'm assuming if your customer service rep happens to be out that day or on vacation, or your salesperson is busy, this is almost like what that self-service tool.
Exactly.
Right. And obviously, if it's online, it's available 24/7.
24/7, 365.
Okay. So not just, let's say, who, you know, the account manager might speak with, but it seems like these features can be used for a wide variety of roles within the customer's company, right? Like,
That's
do you
correct.
have, you know, some examples of customers you talked with and what they're using?
So if you're a buyer, a planner, a procurement manager,
Right.
say you're in logistics, say you manage a distribution center, all of these people are able to use Greif Plus. If you're in accounts receivable, accounts payable, Greif Plus. If you're in planning, Greif Plus is available to you.
Yeah. I just feel like everything should end with Greif Plus.
Greif Plus.
That's awesome. So I know we've had we can see the structure, the structure being created based on the feedback for customers. Do you guys have anything new maybe that you have kicked off or something recent that even a current user of Greif Plus might not be aware is there? Like what is your fun secret hack that you think customers should know about with Greif?
That is a great question. My favorite feature on Greif Plus is that I can get reminders. I can set up reminders when to buy product.
I need reminders for everything. So how do they do that?
Everything. So all you have to do is create a list.
Okay.
And then you can set up your reminder to be daily, weekly, monthly, bi-weekly. And you can put everything on that list to say, for example, I need to buy 100 more IBCs in 1 month. Or I need to buy 20 more fiber drums on this particular date.
Right. And so when you're setting that reminder, are you doing it like within the product catalog or like a past order, or how would they do that?
You can do it within the product catalog.
Okay.
You can also do it within a past order, but that will take you back to the product catalog and then you can create a list from there.
Got you. So I've delved a little in Greif Plus.
Okay.
And I believe that there's also reordering? And
reordering.
Change requests?
There are change requests.
Okay.
Reordering is a great option. If you are a customer who constantly orders the same thing, say you buy that one drum and it's always on your list, right?
Right.
If you have a previous order, you just click on reorder. It creates an entire new PO for you. It does not carry over the PO number. It carries over the quantity. And then you just select your dates.
Okay. Just going to do rapid fire questions of if I was a customer, right?
Let's go.
So if I was a customer and I wanted to place multiple orders, but I only wanted to use one PO, is that possible?
Yes, you could do that.
Okay.
You could absolutely do that. That would be in the not the order catalog, on your shopping cart.
The shopping cart. Okay.
Yes.
So that's like when you're going to, in a sense, check out.
Yes. When you're going to check out, say you place one item in your cart and you're like, I need this multiple days.
Okay.
Then you would go ahead and enter it for multiple days. And then you select your dates.
Okay.
And the
so
quantities.
What you're telling me is that they have the ability, let's say I want to plan my order 6 months out.
You can do that. You can plan it out till next year if you wanted to.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Are you having some customers, like, do they typically maybe do that start of the fiscal year? Are you seeing customers doing that?
We are. You know what's a really great feature is that you can use order upload. I've seen customers do that. They download the template.
Okay.
And then they will schedule their entire year.
Okay.
And create all of those POs at once, upload it to Greif Plus. That comes to our customer success or customer service team. And then from there, if you need to change and push and pull dates back, you can do all of that online.
Okay. So you can put the request in directly through Greif Plus?
Directly through Greif Plus.
Okay.
Our customer service team reviews it.
Right.
You get a response back letting you know if that change is possible or not.
Okay.
And Greif Plus will also tell you if that change is likely or not. That's a great feature.
What is it? The likelihood indicator?
Yes, the likelihood indicator.
That's pretty awesome. But I know maybe for that type of customer or that role that needs to be able to see what have we done, year to date. If they wanted to do some type of analysis, are they able to pull that information on past orders and maybe to help them better plan for the future?
Yes, you can use reports.
Okay.
I used to not like reports. And then I grew to love it because we did revamp it a little bit.
Okay.
And it is one of my favorite features only because if I'm a customer and I have multiple locations, I can see all of my pricing for multiple locations. I don't have to look for a Greif item number. I can use my own.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So when you're in the product catalog, you can see the items that you typically order with both, maybe it's the Greif number or your specific item number, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And you can do that in reports too.
Awesome. So what I am able to see, my account manager, like if I have questions or I needed to see something, are they able to also access Greif Plus and be able to see what I can in case I'm not able to find something or I need assistance?
They can. Your account manager is a great resource.
Okay.
If you've never seen Greif Plus before, go to your account manager. Your customer service representative can help you.
Okay.
We're all here to be helpful to you.
Okay. We're gonna change it up a little bit.
Okay, let's change it.
We're gonna do a bit of a rapid fire because
Okay.
some of the questions I have actually you've already answered. But do you have any, let's say, user success stories or feedback that really stuck with you? I mean, I know we've heard of the the easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But you get to talk to customers all the time. Have you heard something from a customer that you're like, this makes me feel good about what I do every day?
There is. A customer once told me, wow, I wish every vendor that I deal with has this.
Oh, wow.
And what that tells me is that Greif is being cutting edge, that we are listening to our customers, and that we have a product and a service that no one in our industry is offering right now.
That's awesome. Okay. And then how have you seen this platform evolve based on some of the user feedback, right? Because I know you had an advisory board in which people can still join.
You can always join the advisory board.
Yeah.
And to answer that question, customers, everything we do on Greif Plus, from its infancy to, to its conception, is that customers, it's something that they're asking for, something that they're wanting. Every single feature that we have in Greif Plus is something that a customer has brought to us. Customers review everything that we're doing every step of the way. It's very important to us, to me, to Greif, to the Greif Plus team, that we listen to what customers are asking for,
right, and
that we tailor it for them. It's never, this is what Greif wants to tell you. We ask the customers, what do you need from us, so we can provide that to you.
Right. And just talking from before, I think your phrase that you've said a lot is, we like to meet the customers where they're at.
Always.
Right? Do you want to expound on a little bit?
That's a great saying. And I say that because Greif is all about providing legendary customer service.
Right.
And if you love going online, or you're scared to talk to people, you're in that certain generation where you're like, I don't need to talk to anybody, Greif Plus is for you.
Okay.
And it really is, it's being able to offer that next level of customer service, that next level of service that many companies in this industry are not providing.
Right.
Like they're not on the brink of the new next thing,
Right.
And that's what Greif Plus is. It's bringing something new, something to step into this century.
Right. Okay. And obviously, if they want to join the advisory board, whether you are a current user or even still a little skeptical, but you want to fill it
dabble,
out. You want to dabble.
If you're like, hey, I really need to see this in Greif Plus, and you're like, you left and you didn't come back because you're missing something, you can reach out to your account manager. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to your customer service rep, and we're all willing to hear that feedback.
Awesome. Okay. So I'm going to just throw this out here.
Okay, throw it. I'm ready.
If you had to describe Greif Plus as a personality, what would it be like? Like an efficient office organizer, a tech-savvy best friend? Give Greif Plus some personality, some life.
Greif Plus personality. I know everybody has this friend, because I do. The friend that knows everything.
Yeah.
The friend who's like, oh, you didn't know that 1 + 1 = 2? Greif Plus is that. Yeah. Like, you're missing something you don't know. You have that friend. You're like, hey, how many liters are in a gallon?
Yeah.
That's Greif Plus. I don't know the name of that friend.
Right.
But that's the friend that Greif Plus is. That's their personality. When you're just talking and they're like, did you know that this is that and the other? That's Greif Plus.
Awesome. They're the friend you need, though.
They're the friend you need. You need that friend. They're the lifeline.
The lifeline.
The lifeline.
Yes.
It's like, I'm going to call my lifeline because they're going to know the answer.
Right. I got you. Okay. If you could use, let's say, an existing tagline to describe Greif Plus, what would it be?
That's a great question. I'm going to go with just do it. I'm going to take a page out of Nike. Just do it. Just log on to Greif Plus.
Just do it.
Just log on. Just do it.
Just log on. Fill it out for yourself.
Fill it out. Do it out. Do it yourself. Look around. Download some spec sheets. Get some pricing.
Listen,
do it.
Spec sheets is a big one. Specification sheets, I think, are really important for customers. And from what I hear, I think that's something that, people definitely ask customer service a lot about. So if it's 7 o'clock at night and you're still working, Greif Plus, you can easily log in and pull those, right? Where would they find out? Would that be like the product catalog?
That is in the product catalog.
Okay.
You can even... If you have your own product number, you can put it right in the search box, and that product will come up. You click on that link, and your spec sheet is there.
Does that also include like certifications for the plants?
Yes, all UN certs, food certs, they're all there. Most current, most up to date.
Certificates.
So
the stuff that you guys have, I don't want to say this stuff, but all the different features that you guys have in Greif Plus, it really seems like you said, it appeals to so many different roles, right?
Does.
I mean, I'm in marketing. I might be on one particular segment, but I know that there's packaging engineers that need the specification sheets,
Correct.
right? So, I mean, and it could just be this one person who works with this plant in particular, or that one person works for all of their plants that Greif supports. So if someone, let's say, doesn't normally deal with an account manager, how would they go about? Like, could the person that talks to the account manager also invite their colleague?
Yes, of course.
To join Greif Plus and have access to those particular plants.
There are multiple ways you can do that. If you are my colleague, which you are,
I am,
and you did not have access to Greif Plus,
right?
I, as your colleague, could say, oh, you know what? Geresa really needs this. Mm-hmm. Once you're logged in, there's a nifty little button that says invite your colleague. You can click and fill that in. Or you can fill in the contact us form.
Okay.
Or you can contact your account manager that you speak with or your customer service representative, and they'll make sure you get access right away.
Oh, wow. Okay. So it's not like there's a set number or anything. I mean, the whole idea is you want whoever at our customer's company needs access to any of the features or the information that's available on Greif Plus. You want to be able for them to have that access.
That is correct.
Quickly. Okay.
That is correct.
Cool. Are there any cool new features or updates that are planned that you're excited about, or maybe something that customers can look forward to seeing?
I would love to tell you, but you know what I'm going to lead with? Mm-hmm. If you need to know those cool features, you need to join the advisory board. You want to hear the latest?
Well,
join the advisory board. That's all I got to say about that. You want to hear what's new and upcoming? Advisory board.
I'm trying to give people a sneak peek, and you're
advisory board.
But that's it.
That's it.
I mean, it sounds like you've had some really great success with the advisory board. I mean, you seem to be really getting, but you're in a unique position, right? You're not in a selling position. You're not in any type of, I won't say promotion. Your thing is, it seems to me, outside looking in, that you just want the customers to be as happy and getting the full benefits of Greif's customer service.
That's correct.
Right?
I have, like Geresa said, I am not a customer service rep.
Right.
I am not an account manager. I'm the person within Greif that you come to, you say, hey, Regina, I'm having some kind of issue and I need help. Right. And I don't have stake in those two pieces of our business, but it is my role to make sure that you are happy with Greif and Greif Plus.
Right.
So if ever customers that you need something, you can call on me. Or if you're having a problem, you can call on me. I'll tell you, let's figure it out. Like just, let's figure out what your issue is. Let's get you the right people within the organization.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I will say, you guys, I am sometimes working a lot and late, and she's available. She's there.
I'm here. I'm here for you.
She is talking to customers all the time, and really listening, but not only just listening, but bringing that feedback, back to the team and figuring out how can we better develop, or how can we make the changes necessary so that it benefits the customer. That's awesome. Okay. If you could wave a magic wand and add your dream feature to Greif Plus, what would it be?
There's so many, but I would say like the immediate feature that I would love to see is the ability to make payments online. If I was there are great features for all kinds of different roles, but if I need to get my payment in right away and I say, oops, I forgot that invoice, and I see that my invoice is due, if I could just make a payment directly online,
right,
I think that would be a real big game changer for many customers.
That's true. I will say, and you just made me think of one, customers are able to see their credits.
Yes, they are. They are. It's a great reconciling tool. Again, which roles would it work for? Accounts payable and accounts receivable are a big... That feature of viewing invoices and your credits is huge, because you could have credits out there that you didn't know existed.
True.
And you could use those to apply to your invoices.
That's awesome. So rapid fire. Again, look in the camera.
I see you.
All the different roles based on what we have in Greif Plus and coming soon potentially. All the different roles that you think could benefit so that our customers could make sure that they tell their colleagues or invite their colleague when they log into Greif Plus.
AR, AP, logistics, planner, procurement. Ooh, what else?
Packaging engineers.
Quality. Let's see. Your internal customer service, your internal buyers, your internal sales team, all of those. And I'm sure I would love if this goes anywhere to see in comments, anywhere in section, what you think or who you would think would be a good fit for Greif Plus.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. What is one piece of advice that you would give to new users to get the most out of Greif Plus?
You have to be in it to win it. Greif Plus isn't going to help you if you don't use it.
Right.
You have to be in it to win it. Greif Plus, luckily, is laid out where anyone can do it.
Okay.
Yes, many customers ask for training, and that's fine. But you're not going to break Greif Plus.
Yeah,
you're not going to break it. Like it's
you're literally not going to break it.
You're not going to break it, and it's okay to go in and dabble and test and look around. If you feel like you might have done something that you didn't want done, contact me, contact your customer service rep, and we'll double check and walk you through if you feel like you've done something. But everything is fixable. If you feel like you made a mistake or you placed the wrong order or you change your mind about an order change request, we can work with you.
Okay.
We can definitely work with you. That's not a problem.
Okay. So I know when people adopt Greif Plus or the thinking of Greif Plus, you might not have, you have our early adopters.
Of course.
You have our people that are
innovators.
You have our people that are a little questionable.
The laggards. And it's okay to be a laggard. And so it is absolutely okay to be leery of technology because I am one of those people.
Right.
I am definitely one of those people. And I say to them, if you are leery and you're like, I don't think this is going to serve me, contact me.
Okay.
Contact your account manager. I can guarantee you there is something on Greif Plus where you're like, yeah, that's for me.
Right. And I mean, that doesn't mean that they will use it every day.
Right. You don't. But it's not something you have to use every day.
Right.
But it is something that should be in your workflow.
Yeah.
Where, if you ask a question to your customer service rep or your account manager and you're like, TikTok, I don't have time to wait 20 minutes. I don't have time to wait 24 hours. Right. 24 business hours at that. Greif Plus.
Yeah. I get it. Okay. I hope you're ready.
Always.
If you had to pitch Greif Plus in 10 seconds to someone who's never used it before, how would you do it?
An elevator pitch.
10-second elevator
I don't like elevator pitches. I really don't. But if somebody were to say, tell me about Greif Plus, 10 seconds. I would say, give me 15. Because you're going to need it. Because Greif Plus is amazing. I'll ask them, do you like waiting? Nobody likes waiting. Nobody's like, I'm going to wait in a line to get anything. Right. You want an answer right away, Greif Plus.
Right.
You don't want to talk to anybody, Greif Plus. You need that spec sheet. You love technology. You're carrying your phone. You're out on the field. You're out with a client. And you need that information, Greif Plus. Everything you need is in Greif Plus.
Is your salesperson on vacation?
Greif Plus. Is your account manager sick? Is your CSS busy?
Yeah.
Greif Plus. Greif Plus. You need that invoice from our accounting department and you don't want to wait?
True.
Greif Plus.
Yeah.
You need that price? You need that spec sheet so you can sell to your customer? Greif Plus.
Is your report due tomorrow?
Greif
And it's
Plus.
10 p.m.
Greif Plus. You need pricing for all of your plants and all facilities of Greif.
Oh,
Greif
wow.
Plus.
Yeah. Can you export?
Export the data into Excel. Greif Plus. Open order history. Greif Plus.
Pricing list.
Greif Plus.
Okay.
Greif. Every answer points to Greif Plus.
I will say one thing I like.
Need to request a quote? Need info on a product? Greif Plus.
Greif Plus. Yes. Yes. When you log in and you go to the top, one thing I personally love is that a lot of times you do not remember the name, the email, the number of the person you need to reach. And the moment you log in and you go to your account, it is what? Your customer service?
It's your account manager. If you go to the contact us form and you select the facility, it has the information for the CSS, for your customer service specialist, your rep.
One thing I believe we did recently change is, or maybe I should let you answer this. If a customer has multiple ship to locations, Can they quickly toggle between? Do they need to log out, log back in to go to the new one? How do they handle that?
That is a great question. So when you log in, there's, I believe it's like a green bar. I could be wrong. I love the color green. That's great. Anyways,
Yes.
if there's a bar that has the ship to and you're sold to, you just go ahead and click the change account, and then you're able to change your ship to location.
Just
so
like
you
that.
don't have to log in, you don't have to log out, you don't have to go through this lengthy process. I
Right.
think it's approximately 3 clicks.
It might be 3 clicks. Yeah. Okay. Lastly, and maybe not lastly, because who knows, I always have more questions. Where can listeners go to learn more, to sign up, to get started with Greif Plus?
That is a great question.
Where can they go?
There are many ways. We make it very easy for you, for anyone, to join Greif Plus. You can go to greif.com.
Okay.
Up in the top right corner, there's a button that says Greif Plus. You can click on that. If you want to learn more about Greif Plus before logging in, you go to resources on the greif.com page, go down to Greif Plus, and you get all of the information. You can contact your account manager, your customer service representative. If you're an accountant, you can ask an account rep. You can contact me directly. There are multiple ways that you can log in.
Awesome. And the Greif Plus website is plus.greif.com.
That is correct. That is correct.
Okay.
But when in doubt, go to greifplus.com and click on Greif Plus, the top right-hand corner.
Okay. Awesome. So to me, I'm seeing Greif Plus as your sidekick. Your caddy to your golfer.
Yes.
And I say that because I am not a golfer at all, but I just know what caddies do. But it's that one thing that you have by your side at all times.
It's like your phone.
At all. And it is. Yeah, listen.
My phone tells me everything. Everything I need to know, my phone tells me. And you know what? You can log in to Greif Plus.
It is mobile.
On your phone. No app yet. But it does look very well. It looks very good on your phone.
Right.
And you can still get the same information on your phone.
For anybody that might be leery with technology, if they use Chrome?
If you use Chrome,
you can go ahead and save your password.
Save your password.
Also with Apple, save your password.
Edge, save your password.
So just scan your face.
Firefox.
Yeah.
Save the password.
Save your password so you can easily just log in.
If you forget your password, there's a nifty little reset password button that you can use.
There is. Awesome. Well, I don't know if I have any more questions, but because we've both worked on this for a while, I don't know. Do you have any questions for me?
I do not.
Oh, good. Okay, because I was a little worried. Okay. But honestly, again, this is Regina Tompkins, our digital customer success manager for Greif Plus. My name is Geresa Gonsalves Joe, your global marketing communications manager for Greif, and we're so excited about Greif Plus and want our customers to know the amazing benefits that it has and how it could help them and really streamline their business. Not to mention, this is a free tool.
It is free.
That's out of everything. That's the one thing we miss.
That's what we missed. It is free. That's the best part. It's free.
It is just a way of amplifying the legendary customer service that we're looking to provide to our customers. Right?
Right.
So, as always, I thank you.
It's a pleasure.
I look forward once we have new enhancements, new things,
additional stuff coming back.
Yes. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, plus.greif.com to go straight to the Greif Plus website. If not, you can always visit just greif.com, go to resources, and there is a section for Greif Plus right there that you can watch videos. You can see all the plants that have access, learn more, see success stories, a lot of stuff. So thank you guys so much. Have a good day.